What is up, peeps? This is For The Win TCG, and I'd like to welcome you back to another YouTube video. And today, we're going to be playing Hitmonlee. This is the Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee deck that has been pretty consistently talked about on the upcoming release of Team Up. Now, if you don't know already, I actually released a hit and run deck before of Hitmon Top, and this was before Team Up came out. This deck did very well in the video that I did make it on, so I will leave a card annotation on your right hand side to be able to check it out. So this effectively is a upgrade or just a remake of the deck, but just incorporating the new Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee way of playing this deck. So it's very similar in its own merit. I do want to make one quick change that I did forget to make. Let's do it live. I actually had in here Ingo and Emmett, but I want to replace that with Erica's Hospitality. So use your brain, remember, use your noggin. There we go. So that's been fixed up. So yeah, this deck is, if you actually saw the last video, then you would know this deck is pretty turbo. It's pretty quick and pretty good at just getting in there and attacking. This deck I have tried out, of course, after remaking it. It's definitely something very similar. Hey, we got color matching stuff. That's pretty dope. So yeah, let's see how this game goes and how this deck performs. I think it is a pretty good deck for it being a hit and run deck. And it's pretty much the best hit and run deck out there currently. And I know, of course, there's the Sand Slash, but unfortunately the Sand Slash requires some extra energy attachment. It's a bit awkward to work with. There could be, and this is something I might work on in the future, but there's a Tapu Koko with a hit and run attack for a DCE. Let's go first. Oh, do you know what? Going second is actually kind of admirable because you can just attack straight away. So I think we're going to go second here because we only need a basic and a single energy to attack and do our main attack. So to be fair, I'm kind of comfortable going second and just going for our attack. This is pretty dope. This hand, although is kind of weak in its own sense, we still have an energy, a choice band, and we will be able to throw like a Pyukumuku down with that Nest Ball or Diancie or maybe an Oranguru. That might be better. Sorry, that might be better. So let's just see how it goes. Now, getting rid of that Ditto is going to be imperative because if this guy is playing Muck, let's say, for example, they're playing a Zorak deck, which I didn't check. That's my fault there. But if they're playing a Muck, oh, that's going to be a bit of a yikes because it shuts down the Pyukumuku. Now, I did see the suggestion to try and incorporate the Luminous Barrier Alolan Ninetales into this deck. I kind of like that idea. However, with being Evolution, it's a bit more clunky and a bit harder to work with. So you can try it out, but I'm not going to do it this time because it is going to slow the deck down a considerable amount. So I see a Blitzer. Okay, a Blitzer with Ditto. We're all hitting weakness here so far. I just want to know what's going on here. So, okay, so it's a Naganadel deck and it's water. So this is probably Quagsire. That's my assumption at this current moment in time. And we get to go and actually KO this thing, which is pretty awesome. Let's see what's going on with that Nest Ball, because I would actually rather get a Oranguru. Yeah, I'd rather get an Oranguru here and just throw a Choice Band onto these two bad boys. And just for the sake of getting the Instruct draw there, we might get something pretty cool. Oh, Cynthia! Aha! Good stuff. Wonderful. Absolutely excellent. Shine of Punishment is kind of irrelevant in this matchup, but just I think I'll hold it in my hand, and we'll bench. We can bench Diancie, right? Let's do that. Let's bench Diancie. Really up the damage output here. Let's hit and run, hit into the Hitmonlee, and now the Hitmonlee will have a 90 damage attack onto the bench, or a very, very nice, what is it, 110 with Diancie, 140 attack on the active with just a singular energy. Absolutely splendid. So, that's a really, really good start for this deck already. As I said, it's quite turbo, and you can see going second here can be more beneficial because you just get the first attack right away. Usually, the reason why people choose to go first is because in most common decks, going first usually means that you're more likely to get the first big knockout, right? Because usually it's turn one is usually the setup turn for a lot of decks, and there's very few decks that get to have a big impact on their first turn. Well, yeah, there we go. But this deck does. This deck sets up super quick, and it takes very little to actually get it going. So, let's get into another one. That was way too good for this to be true. So let's roll it off again and see if we get another good outcome. Now, Fighting type is still a pretty decent type because you are hitting some relevant cards. You know, you're still hitting a lot of Lightning Pokemon for weakness, which is incredibly relevant for Pikachu Zekrom. So that's pretty damn good. And you are hitting a Snorlax GX also for weakness, which is also pretty relevant. Considering there is a Turbo Snorlax deck out there, believe it or not, that plays Kiawe, which is something I'd love to look into. So that does exist. So it's really beneficial for that case as well. But to those of you who have not watched the deck on the Hitmon top, basically the concept is to have Pyukumuku sit in the active. Oh, what is this? Okay. I see a lot of judges wish. Oh, is this a... Oh. Is this a mill deck? I wonder what deck this is. That's very interesting to see what's going on there. Yeah, the concept is to keep Pyukumuku in the active to prevent the opponent from being... or willingly KOing it. And if they do, they get a big punch in the face for doing it. Pyukumuku's like, nope, you're going to take 6 damage counters. When you're playing a GX deck, this is really good. You know, you get Shrine of Punishment digging in, its out starts working, and then you start dealing extra damage with your choice bands and your Diancie, and it just really racks up damage real fast. And then the great thing is Hitmonlee is really good for spreading. Now, I'm still trying to work out which is the better one to use with Hitmonlee. Oh, wait, no. Did it say Hitmonlee if your Hitmonchan used hit and run next turn, then it can only do a certain amount? Because if that's the case, then we have to use Hitmonchan. If not, using a Hitmon top would be better because it forces your opponent to switch their end as well, which makes it a bit tougher on them, and it opens more options for spread damage as well. But if it is just Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan working together, then that's also fine. But we do have a Cynthia here, which is good. So we have a way out of this, because this hand is not looking very good overall. Let's just wait and see what deck we have against us here. Luckily, we don't have any... Well, Diancie is weak to grass, but other than that, there's no other fighting in here that is weak to grass. We do also play Buzzwole. Buzzwole can come in actually really clutch. Oh, wow. Okay, we played Celebi Venusaur. Oh, this is fascinating. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I am so pumped. I'm so ready to lose. This is going to be crazy. Okay. Now, we aren't able to attack, which is a bit of a shame. I'd love to just go in straight away. I don't know if I chose to go first. If I did, that must have been just out of pure instinct, so I apologize there for that. But let's get a Hitmonlee down. Let's get an Oranguru down as well, just for consistency. And if we really need to get the Diancie down next turn, we will. So that's just, yeah, we're just going to stay here and do that. Now, this is kind of rough because this card just completely shuts down our Shrine of Punishment, being able to heal 20 damage each turn. So that's a bit rough as well. Now, tell me, is there a Water-type Tag Team GX coming out? Or is there one already out? Oh, there is. Magikarp and Wailord, yeah. So... maybe if Magikarp and Wailord, it might be a good shout to play a Manaphy, because that also helps with Shrine. So, that's something to think about. To be fair, I think if you're playing a GX deck, I think playing one of these, or any Pokemon that just does like small heal damage every turn, I think it's kind of cool, because you can almost half the effect of Shrine, which is really, really cool. Right, so this deck, I don't believe has any crazy acceleration. I think it is just manually attached. So playing against Tag Team, I have no idea how this is going to work. It's going to be quite a crazy game to see how all this will function. So I am intrigued. That's a bit of a shame. I don't know if I want to take out the Shaman or just go straight for the Venusaur. I'm not too sure. Oh, this deck is just so powerful. Okay, we have an energy. That's fine. We could just go for the Guzma here. Guzman attacking to the Shaman, but they're probably just going to get another one down. I mean, I don't think getting the Shaman is really going to be that crazy. I think it's better that we just hunt for... I could Ultra Ball now for the Diancie, but I don't want to get rid of these supporters. So, I think we're just going to Cynthia for the time being. Let's see what we hit. So we hit... That's good. That's good. Acrobike, what are you going to give me, buddy? Guzma. I'll take the Guzma. There we go. And we're just going to go in for a hit and run, which is going to do absolutely nothing, actually. Oh, the Diancie was quite relevant there because of this, yeah. That's just where we're at, which is a bit of a shame. But, this is the thing about Celebi Venusaur. It is super tanky. It's, like, designed to not die. You know, it's like, that is the reason for its existence. It's just like, yep, you're not going to KO me, and I'm just going to smash you. That's pretty much what this deck is about, isn't it? So, even them are not doing any damage here. Well, the Kukui now is quite relevant. Do I bench any of these? I think I do. No, I don't know. I don't think so, thinking about it now. I think a Diancie would be good here, so let's bench Diancie. Let's do that. Let's throw Diancie down. That's good. That's good news. All right, let's retreat and go for the hit and run here. There we go. At least we're hitting him 40 damage here. Shame that we haven't got a shrine out, because we would have done some good damage there. Especially with that stadium out of play. We would have done 70, 80 damage there on that turn. But they're just going to heal up, which is a bit rough. But at least we have a Hitmonlee, which can do 90 damage, 110, minus 30. So that's 80 damage at the very least. So we are going to make them work a little bit for their heals. So now you could pretty much see why Celebi Venusaur doesn't need energy acceleration, even though it has an incredibly high energy attack cost. It just survives. It just survives and stays up there long enough for you to just manually do it anyway. Like right now, they can just go for. That's really. Okay. I was about to say that was a problem because that would work around our ability, but we are weak, so I guess that works out. Okay, so that's 60, and then we're going to throw another 90 on there, or another 80 effectively because of the Diancie in the stadium. If we find a shrine, that'd be pretty dope. But we are going to cause some problems here at the very least. So this should do. Yeah, if your Hitmonchan used the hit and run, that should be right. That makes sense in my brain. That makes sense in my brain. And this thing will probably go down, so we're going to just prepare another one here for now. I guess we throw that and then go for the Ranguru. If we get Cynthia or something, that'd be pretty dope. Acrobike, let's see what we pull off that. What do we take? I kind of want to take the Pyukumuku over the Hitmonchan for the 7. Oh, no, should have. Didn't check my hand. That's fine. That's okay. That's just where we're at. All right, let's hit into that. Is it only to bench? Oh, it's only to bench. Okay, so that's just me misreading the card. But that is going to have some trouble further on down the line, so that's all right. Yeah, there's the heal. Oh, and they're just going to be smacking one-hit KOing us with Solar Beam every turn. And they can even go... Oh, but they put their max potion in the Venusaur. They can even go for Evergreen, which is heal or damage as well. So, oh my god, this card is just mad. I just don't know how it exists. It's a shame because this is literally the worst matchup for Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. It's like the worst matchup. It's like it's designed to survive. And we are poke damage. So, right, we're going to Ultra Ball. We're going to go in and just really try and just work our way around this just somehow. Please, Choice Band and Shrine. That's what I need. Choice Band and Shrine. Good stuff. Good stuff. At least we have something to work with. And we can go for, you know, an attack off of... We can do Mega Kick as well and stuff like that further down the line. Don't really need to play that Acrobike right now, so we are just going to sit here, hit and run into the Pyukumuku. Hit some good damage. And again, cause them to struggle. They can go for the Evergreen, which is very true. It's very risky for them to not. I think this is like a turn to do Evergreen, if I'm going to be honest. Evergreen GX, that is. Because if they don't, then they're going to be taking 6 damage counters, and then we're going to be dealing 90 damage on top of that, or... with the... Well, to be fair, we can Mega Kick, because the things with special combos, I didn't know it only applies to bench, which is a bit rough. So I think going in with the Mega Kick on the Hitmonlee afterwards, if they attack into us without using Evergreen GX, would be the most ideal play. And we'd have to find at least a Choice Band, I think, to do something crazy. Wow, they're committing the energy, though. That's something. So they are going to Evergreen. That's intelligent. They are going to... Do they take the damage and then heal? Okay, no, that's good. So they... Yeah, okay. Heal. Get all the energy, all the stuff back. Then they take the damage. Okay. So we are going to... I think I'm going to... To be fair, I think I'm going to get rid of the Shaman. I think I have the opportunity to do it. I think I'm going to. So the Shaman is going to go, I think. I think that's the play to make right now. We are going to Lily for 3. I could have done an Ultra Ball there, but I don't really want to. So I think what we'll do is throw another Hitmonchan down here and just throw an energy on it. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Shaman, take it out while we can, get a prize card there. So at least they have less options to heal. Now they did shuffle a bunch of stuff back into their deck. But if there is just a turn where we can Oh, I'm about to say, I was like, when we could just get the KO on this thing without any Pokemon on the side of play, it'd be great. But then it just bench another Venusaur. Oh my god, this deck is just way too much. It's just way too much to work with. Even decks like Pikarom can struggle with against a Venusaur. So it's yeah, and I'm just gonna grab another one. Now I know how to play netball because they just get the Shamans out. I mean, we can just snipe these Shamans and just take our prizes that way, but it's very, very rough. Very rough to play around. Like, you have to do huge damage just to even stand a chance. It's just way too tanky. And you think this is tanky? Wait until you see the metal, or the tag team Metal GX. Wait until you see that bad boy come out. Oh my god. Isn't it Male Metal and Lucario? Oh my god, it's got crazy stuff going on. Basically, in the near future, Metal Pokemon are going to be literally indestructible. That's just what's going to happen. I will 100% get into another game after this. This is literally the worst matchup for this, so I want to give this deck a bit more justice than it losing in a very, very, very bad matchup. So let's see if we can get a matchup that is a bit more in our favor, should I say. So let's hit and run there to the Pyukumuku. And they're obviously going to do the healing where they can and take this thing out. Well, they take this thing out, then they are suffering a KO. But I think they just definitely did everything perfectly at this current moment in time. Just getting the KOs on us are just really, really, really unfortunate. And they are getting those heals up and running as well. Wouldn't be shocked if they dropped a potion or something. What's going on? Yeah, so I wouldn't be shocked if they dropped a potion. No, they're just going to go for Solar Beam. Okay. We could take out the other Shaman, but I kind of like the idea of taking out this Celebi Venusaur right now. Even though, you know, it's like, it's just a bit too late. We managed to take one down at the very least. I mean, we could just Guzma. We could Guzma up the Shaman and force them to attach energy retreat and then take it out like that. I kind of like that play. I mean, Buzzle's dead now. Let's just thin a little bit, clear out these cards. I'm gonna hold one shrine at least. Oh wow, I only have 3 cards in my deck. Okay, let's not. Yeah, we're gonna Guzma up the Shaman and then go for special combo. That's kind of what I want to do. So let's special combo to this Venusaur, KO it, and hopefully force him to at least attach an energy to go for the retreat. In that sense, we could have a fighting chance here. Although I really do doubt it, but we are trying, we are playing. The Shrine is doing some digging. Is this one showing you turn your mate? Okay, so it's not if it's on your bench, so they can still do the healing, I'm afraid. They can take out the Shrine and Choice Band, but we've got both of them in hand. That's good. No Guzmas left, I'm afraid, which is a bit rough. But I really don't see a way of working around this right now. It's so tough. We don't even have any escape boards for the retreat of the Hitmonlee. It's all just a bit rough. A bit rough. So they're going to manually retreat, and they can't attack this turn, which is good. So that's kind of what I was hoping for. But in all honesty, I honestly do not see us winning this game, because you saw how long it took to take out that other Venusaur. Oh, we have Guzmas. Okay. In that sense, taking out this could be really good. But we're not hitting enough damage. We are not hitting enough damage. So let's drop you out. Yeah, I think he knows he's won. But look, we're going to go, mate. We're not just going to quit. We're not quitters out here. What are you talking about? Let's go and hit and run. And just go in. It's game. It's definitely game. Oh, that's a bit of a yikes, man. That's a bit of a yikes. But that's just... that is the game, unfortunately. Sometimes you come up against bad matchups. But in this being a very bad matchup, going down to 2 prizes is pretty admirable, for the sake that we were nowhere near favored to win this match. So bringing them down to 2, I'm pretty happy about, actually. And being actually able to take out one of these Venusaurs was also pretty dope. So that's kind of cool, you know. So they are going to go for the Burn, Poison, Confusion thingamabob to do that. Or we could really cause some havoc here and go for a Guzma with the Hitmonlee. They didn't attack? Hello? You okay there, buddy? I don't know why they didn't attack. Huh? Are they being a bit cocky? Or are you trying to be nice, buddy? Are you trying to be nice, huh? You want some? You want I'm joking. I honestly don't know why. I think he might... I'm trying to sit there and think to myself what the hell's going on. But okay, I mean, I'll take it. Sure, let's... I think he's banking on the fact that I'm going to just deck out. Look, I'll take your bet, all right? We're going to do this. We're going to do this, all right? This is going to happen. We're going to do 90 damage to you down there. There we go. We're gonna poke. We're gonna poke. And then all it takes is for you to bring this thing up, and then bang, we win. So if, hopefully they retreat. If they don't, it's game over. Which would be kind of funny, right? That would be funny. Just please attach a retreat. Please, just walk into it. Walk into my trap. Go on. Go on. Do it. Do it. They did it. Yeah. They did it. Oh my god. We actually got a game. I don't know if they let me win though. That's a bit awkward. So, bit awkward. Just a tad. Just a tad awkward. I don't know what exactly was going on there. So, hey, sometimes you just got to take it. I just think this person was getting a bit cocky. He was given the well played. He was given the mouth. He was given the talk. But no, here we are. I guess we're just well played, and then just get the game. Am I being arrogant? Am I being arrogant? I don't think so, right? Yeah, it's game. That's so weird. Hello? What? He had game right there. He had the energy. Did he not have the energy? I don't know. I mean, he didn't attack that one turn, and that was pretty critical. He would have won. Yeah, although we got the win, let's just say that he got the win. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know if he was trying to be cocky. I don't know if he was trying to be helpful and try and give me the win for the ladder. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. It looked like he was being cocky because he was saying well played and stuff way before the game ended. So I don't know. Honestly, I'm genuinely confused. With that said, this is the deck. Go try it out. We still, even though that was technically a loss, we still brought them down to 2 prizes. With it being a very terrible matchup, with us playing a tanky deck. So this deck definitely has something going about it. It's very cheap to build, and it's just very fun to play, and very turbo as well, as I said. It's very good at just getting things out and going. So give this deck a try. And let me know. Of course, do leave a like if you did enjoy it, and do subscribe for more. And I just want to say an extra thank you for allowing me to hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel. I'm so grateful for it. So I just want to say a quick thank you there. But I did upload a video earlier on today just going on about that as well. But yeah, thank you. Seriously. Do take care, and peace.